Just a little, not bonus actually, just next Spartan Wild Bill story, man. He watched last video there. He got the World Series, lost, wanted out, didn't like his arbitration, so he got his agent to work a trade, get him out of Cincinnati, and now he's in no out of Cleveland, and now he's playing Cincinnati Reds up the highway, but in the National League now. And the ironic thing, you know, this is his first game of the preseason, and I get to face my former team. Play my former team there now. And say one last goodbye to them. There's somebody that, in actuality, they had a 6-year career with the team like that, would think of it successful. I won I think I won rookie, and I got an All-Star appearance, maybe 2 of them even, and I got a World Series. Although, once the playoffs did hit, I got slapped around pretty good, really. But the team I found didn't give me much run support. All right. Yeah. So now I'm in the National League with the Reds. Oh, team rivalry with Cleveland. But really, after the preseason here, next time I would see them, I don't know if we're playing them throughout the year in that interleague stuff. Maybe I am, and that'd be cool. Let's get a whole new look for Cleveland. There we go. Look at that. How about that? There's a good little look. So let's go play preseason here.
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
We're at home to Cleveland. At home to Cleveland. But yeah, he did have a successful stint there.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Cleveland Indians and their in-state rivals to the south, the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Cincinnati Reds.
Billy Chappelle, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Flores. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now the Reds will have his terrific speed to contend with at first, right out of the chute.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Into the box, Pedro Medina. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Lee on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Krenmel Reyes. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. In now, Billy Chappelle. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Kyle Anderson, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in now, Rob Mock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Smokes.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-1 the count now. Squared that one up just a little late.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lee is there. He's got it one away. Stepping up now, Jason Irwin, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right.
Ouch, that one hit him. Into the box, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac
Second
fly
inning,
hit.
they're only
It was
2.
hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did,
33
and they
pitches
add a
already.
number to the run column.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Blake Snell. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 71 is under it, and he makes the catch for out. At the plate, Justin Flores. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Medina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Medina.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 71 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Been relieved.
Leading off the inning.
The first baseman. Mark.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Billy Chappelle pitches well enough to get the W. Blake Snell worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
Yeah, well, there you have it, man. Rams did regular season. Hell with it. Take him on Houston. We'll leave that there for now. And Actually, you know what? Let's see. We're at Houston. Then we're at Miami. Then we're at Pittsburgh. Then we're at St. Louis. Then we're at Oakland. No, versus. We're at home to St. Louis. Okay. Season opener. I played against him in the American League, that's right. That's 44 strikeouts. Too many hits again.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and their former rivals from the NL Central, the Houston Astros.
Looks a little misty.
Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
The Astros home opener.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2028 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Should be
Time
good.
for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin.
Play ball. 3.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
High and deep to right center. Lee giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Miles Straw.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 26.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Straw swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 12th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Moncada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
That's a ball.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Alex.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Moncada is off at first with two away. Strike three called, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Jim Dyer. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dyer.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ray Cannon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Gary.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Sanchez is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and
Bye bye.
Fly.
Bye
no
bye.
doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Standing in, Miles Straw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Try to base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lee moves over. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw won't get him.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him.
No,
for
I'm
staying
hurt.
with it and
I'll be
making the
hurt
throw, but
for the
after he
season.
bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Tagged with an error. Wow.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Healy.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Jim Dyer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Dyer.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back, but he
Off
can't
the
get
wall.
to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second
fella.
now with nobody out.
Hey, fella. What's going on, my guy?
And they've got a
What's going on,
managed
fella?
scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. From the stretch.
Oh, come on.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Kevin Newman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit out towards second.
Base hit
That's
now.
through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad.
Watch
Sink it
your
back
lips.
right where it came from.
In now, Ray Cannon, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
You bugger.
On that one, 2 balls and a strike. Newman, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. Hit down the third baseline. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. He'll do it again. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ray Cannon becomes out number 2 this inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The catcher, Gary.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Reds 1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready once again, Miles Straw, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Baldwin will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2 and 1. This one's down to third. To his left, Arias. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Reds 1.
Well, they got me a couple runs back there anyway. I'm still throwing a lot of pitches, though. Holy.
He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first. But
I got drilled twice now in this game.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next up for the Stros, Jim Dyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Lee ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy McKinney. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a lineout. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But
number 25, Scott Haskett.
I got a no
and a
decision.
nice job here to come in and slam the door.
In my
That's his
first start
save of
with the
season,
Reds.
but it certainly won't be his last.
6-3 the final score today. The Reds smash the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Billy Chappelle earns his first win of the season.
Oh, I do it in the win. Right
Rivera
on.
closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Yeah, I got my first win. Right on.
The final line score for our ball game
5K.
this afternoon.
No walks.
For the victorious
Only
Cincinnati
2
Reds.
ER.
6 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
5 hits, no walks, 5 Ks, 2 ER.
pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then.
Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement. Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement.
2-0, 2-0.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Billy Chappelle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Digging in, Ryan McCardell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, Ryan McCardell.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Brian Anderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
The catcher, Alexis.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Justin Williams. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 67.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
the shortstop.
So striding in, Jairo Munoz. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard hit line drive.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Line towards center field. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Tyler Beatty. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run.
My turn at the plate. 1 out. Men at the corners.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Billy Chappelle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy.
3 strikes in the road, buddy.
Now at the plate, Ryan McCardell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexis Bravo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bravo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That's wide, 2-0.
2-0's the count.
And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate, Justin Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
1-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Jairo Munoz. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Williams, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball.
Count.
Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On the ground to third. Reined in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Chappelle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped up. Castro over to his right. No trouble with this one. And now batting, Derek Fisher. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
What's going on, Joe?
Open my ball sack. I mean my eyeballs.
Hey, I'm live here, buddy. I'm live here.
They don't hear me anymore, can they?
I don't know.
Striding forward now, Tyler Beatty. He got called out on
Fuck,
strikes
bitch,
his
slut,
last
whore,
time
cunt.
through. Here comes the first pitch.
See if they hear that.
Taken, but called a strike.
Well, Bill,
One error
we
for
lost
the
in the
Cardinals
World
to this
Series, and I got traded to fucking Cincinnati. And then my first game in the preseason,
into the windup.
I
Here
played
comes
the Indians.
Line to the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McCardell. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a liner.
Oh, base hit. There's a double. There's a double. There's a double. There's a double.
Into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Leadoff double in the
Finally,
sixth.
a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to
I
third.
can't find freaking Joe right now.
Brian Anderson will be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
I walked him.
There for ball 4, so runners are
You
at first
jinxed me,
and
Joe.
second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the
I
sixth inning
didn't
before
say
you
a
give up a walk,
word.
you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. McCardell on second. Hernandez at first with no outs. Line drive to center field.
Oh, you
That's
bugger.
in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
As the
Bases are
pitching
loaded,
coach heads
Joe.
out to the
Bases
mound,
are
I think
loaded.
This is probably just a case of
Here
giving
comes
your
the
guy
pitching
a chance
coach.
to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
We're up 2-1 in the 6th here right now. Nobody out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alexis Bravo. It's been an
All right.
0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Oh,
Is
you
that an
bugger.
effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Justin Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle.
1-1.
That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Give
How
up
frustrating
fucking
was
lead.
that, Dan? He tried to bury something in with 2 strikes,
Give
and
up
this guy throws
fucking
out a
lead.
fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit. Getting that first pitch strike is really important
come
when
on.
you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he fouls this one off. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left.
I'm batting one more
At
time.
the plate, Billy Chappelle.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And
Fucking
a step
what
on
game?
first
What
and
game was
south for
that?
the out.
Fucking Yeah, in the World Series, man. I hit a fucking home run against San Diego. Yeah, big home run, man.
Settling
Boom.
in now, Derek Fisher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike
We're
two.
gonna go with a
This guy's
96
pitching really
Nikita.
well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hopkins and
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
A ball and no strikes. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ah, you bugger.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead,
I walked him.
This is the perfect
Lead
situation.
off walk.
No reason to nibble. And
I should be out of here now.
We're
winning
5-2.
5-2.
Was
7th
really
inning.
He missed
Get me
down,
out of
but
there.
only by a hair. When a hitter
I'm
has
gonna
a
fuck
3-1
this
count,
up.
he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Pinch hitter.
Anderson Ortiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Castro stands at first with 1 out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Nick Gardell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was looked to be just a bit outside.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
I'm pulled. Finally. Give me the win. Give me the win. Yeah.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with it. Look on to the next one.
8-2 tonight's final. Cincinnati wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Billy Chappelle wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
14 hits.
Sweet.
No errors. They left 13 men.
And that, I think, is enough of Mr. Wildbill for today.